It's time for the PHL 11 o'clock news. It's Thursday, December 11th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. 11 o'clock news at 9 here, and our top 3 at 11 o'clock here is in Washington, where the House on Thursday nearly passed a $1.1 trillion spending package that would fund most government operations for the fiscal year after a rancorous debate that reflected in the new power held by the Republicans and a disarray among itself. In San Francisco, the Pacific Coast's strongest storm in years pummeled California and Oregon on Thursday, leaving at least one man dead and knocking out power in urban areas. A time capsule buried by Patriots Samuel Adams and Paul Revere more than 2 centuries ago in 1795 was unearthed Thursday in Boston. In Lima, Peru, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry made an impassioned plea on Thursday for all nations to work for the ambitious UN. Not your usual wake-up call. Worcester as a car came crashing into the home of a Worcester man only this morning as the front of his vehicle ended up directly over his bed as Terry Brilla escaped serious injury as the motorist is being charged with drunk driving. Underwear Pizza Wood was hit by a vehicle headed on its way to Boston this morning as it took place on Lower Deck Interstate 93 as crews are working together to replace the draining throws the use of the piece of the wood, but the wood all of a sudden lost its bounce and fell in the windshield. Afghanistan security forces stand guard near the main gate of the French Culture Center located at the high school, which was attacked by a suicide bomber in capital Afghanistan on Thursday. In Hong Kong police arrested pro-democracy activists and cleared most of the main protest site on Thursday, marking an end to the more than 2 months of street demonstrations in a Chinese-controlled city, but many said, "We will be back." Employees inspect cut and polish diamonds at the factory at Coimbatore, Tamil India. Diamonds brought to the world because of the skills of Indian workers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said at the World Diamond Conference. British authorities used information obtained followed by the torture of Mozambique to help capture the Al-Qaeda's top UK operative is claimed today. The protest over the decision by 2 grand juries now that the police officers responsible for the deaths of Michael Brown and Eric Garner moved from the streets to the halls of the Power Thursday as a group of congressional staffers staged their own rally. Hawaii hopes it's an offer Honorable-born President Barack Obama won't be able to turn down. It hopes to build him a presidential library in the ocean with a dramatic view of his hometown's famed Diamond Head volcanic crater. Danny Diego Perez in Bullshit was stormed by police officers as he appears to try to jump from an overpass after getting out of a black Toyota Camry. Saw an Amber Alert out of Montebello, California. Amber Alert suspect arrested and 4 boys are safe. In Arizona, appeals court has dismissed murder charges against Deborah Jean Mack, who spent 22 years in death row in Connecticut in 1989, death for Riverside. Asia Talks events has found U.S. stocks higher and the better than estimated retail sales in the world's biggest economy is oil. New York extended declines before 60% to $60 a barrel, and the dollar strengthened. Retail sales rose more than expected in November as consumers' strict managers have found gas prices and a improving job market to go shopping. In another Q&A session with the users, the Facebook CEO says that the social network is trying to figure out a way to express the broader array of emotions. The computer scientist who creates the World Wide Web believes that everyone should have equal access, and nearly 4.4 billion people primarily from developing countries can't get online, according to the Web Index. Instagram founder Kevin System speaks at its Facebook headquarters at Menlo Park, California on January 20, 2015 as Instagram is getting so goodness it should scare Twitter. Beverly Johnson, a former supermodel, accuses Bill Cosby of drugging her. Sony Pictures Entertainment Co-Chairman Amy Pascal, one of the most powerful executives in Hollywood, said she has come into inspire pressure about the release of confidential emails she made racially sensitive remarks about President Barack Obama. Sony Pictures Entertainment is trying to stop downloads of this document stolen in a massive hack in the film and television studios late last month, and technology-produced website Wiggins report decided that 2 people are familiar with the matter. Researchers have been working for years to understand what dark matter is, and while many in the science community understand that it exists, very few understand the extent to which dark matter exists. SpaceX's next mission to bring the cargo to the International Space Station, previously scheduled for launch in 2016, has been pushed back to no later than 1:20 p.m. Per Washington Legal Foundation's suggestion earlier this fall, the Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services issued a formal declaration this week as that those who have benefactor. The distributed minister is certainly yet to be approved. Take a look at New England is lurked here at 11:04 here. And in Central Avenue, Revere, Municipal Power Club, medical aid motor vehicle had struck elderly individual as she was taken to the hospital with allegedly struck while walking to the bus. And in Exeter, Rhode Island, at Route 165 at Beach Pond, motor vehicle car accident took place around 7:05 p.m. this evening near north end of a work fire on Milk Street in the result of a fire in the garage. In the Weymouth, a work fire on 2 Winter Street, and everything is all clear. Peter Challenges time, 11:05, 10.5 for a little travel report here. In slow spot here, 93 on the southbound side, effective from Somerville all the way down to the Second Bridge. Stephens Express on the northbound side, it's backed up from the Mass Area Bridge down for 2 minutes on the northbound side of the 93 through Boston here. Mass back westbound side is backed up from South Boston down to the BU area here. And 95 on the northbound side, an accident near the Deposit Street in the north, so second delays here. And 7 to 10 a little slow due to some busier than normal usual, but otherwise a smooth increment on this late Thursday night. Here, Channel News time, 11:06, 10.5. Weather report here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11 o'clock, 32 degrees at temperature right now in Boston, and here in Nortonwood, mostly clouds skies with humidity at 79%. It's wind speed southwest about 5 miles per hour, barometer 20 about 80 inches, dew point about 26 degrees, and visibly 10 miles per hour, wind chill about 27 degrees here. Current conditions right out of the region here, it's 32 degrees at temperature right out here in Boston, 32 in Pittsburgh, 30 in Bedford, 32 in Beverly, 32 in Gloucester, 33 in Haverhill, 20 in Worcester, 29 in Sturbridge, 30 in Webster, 32 in Milford and Norwood and in Taunton and in New Bedford, 36 in Plymouth and Provincetown, 30 in Falmouth, 35 in Chatham, 35 in Moss, 49 in Cape Cod Bay, 37 in Nantucket, 36 in Blockon, 32 in West Wing Providence, 30 in Smithfield, 36 in New York City, 35 in Islip, 37 in Montauk, 36 in Longstown, 32 in Bridgeport and Wavenett, 29 in Danbury, 20 in Waterbury, 32 in Meriden and Hartford and Windsor and Springfield and Amherst and in Greenfield, 29 in Naphal, 26 in Pittsfield, 28 in North Adams, Massachusetts, 29 in Albany, New York, 27 in Saratoga Springs, 27 in Bennington, 26 in Bradford, 28 in Rutland, Vermont, 38 in Keene, Hampshire, 28 in Jeff, Hampshire, 32 in Nashville, Hampshire and Laconia, Hampshire, 30 in Manchester, Hampshire, 30 in Concord, Hampshire, 33 in Portland, Hampshire, 34 up in Portland, Maine here. Take a look at our map situation here. It shows a cold front stretching up to California and up into Oregon here, and a one front stretching from northern Oregon and stretching west central Idaho here, and a section front from Montana down through South Dakota, down for Nebraska, down for western Kansas, down for Oklahoma, down for Arkansas here. Cold front off the Carolina coastline here. Pink front from southern Quebec up to northern Maine and up to eastern Quebec, northern New Brunswick here. We get a frontabite down for Quebec and have a frontabite from northern Michigan and upstate New York. Get a frontabite from southern Hampshire down for New York State, down for central Pennsylvania, and another frontabite from Maryland, straight to down for the Carolinas and down for Georgia here, and a frontabite from central Oregon down for Nevada, and a frontabite from southeastern California and down for Gulf of California, and a frontabite from off the Oregon coastline there. A ridge of high pressure coming from the western Great Lakes down for the middle Mississippi Valley and in the lower Mississippi Valley here, and another ridge of high pressure coming in the northern and central Rockies. I got the low pressure north central California off the Oregon coastline here. In New Hampshire here. 35 degrees at temperature right now here in Detroit. 31 in Pittsburgh. 44 in Washington, D.C. 41 at Atlanta. 64 in Miami. 46 in Brownsville, Texas. 61 in Dallas, Texas. 37 in Kansas City. 27 in Chicago. 38 out of Omaha, Nebraska. 30 in Minneapolis, St. Paul. 55 in Great Falls by Tab. 55 in Seattle. 53 in San Francisco. 63 in Los Angeles. 65 in Phoenix. 56 in Las Vegas. It's 54 in Salt Lake City. 40 in Denver. And 48 out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here. Take a look at our radar situation here, and it shows a line of snow showers around northwest around Fitchburg and Leominster. Some snow showers around Concord and eastern Keene, Hampshire, and a line of spotty moderate bands of snow showers around northeastern New Hampshire from Berlin down for Conway and straight to the Metro Maine, from Portland up in the Augusta, Waterville, and straight up in the northwest Maine here. And sleet and rain ran the mid-coast Maine region here, and another batch of the snow showers from north of Albany and Saratoga Springs and on the Schenectady, and stretching up and upstate New York down for northwestern portions of Vermont, and stretching on the eastern portions of Quebec with some sleet and rain showers mixed around eastern Quebec and around for eastern Maine, around New Brunswick, and stretching out for central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia with some heavy band rain stretching off the eastern Nova Scotia coastline. The line of rain tries a few storms around Prince Edward Island and around Newfoundland there. And a streak of snow around west central portions of Quebec and stretching on north central and north central portions of Ontario, and a line of rain showers up the southern central portions of Ontario and up Lake Erie here. And we've seen some snow showers around southern New Jersey, now for north central Maryland, now for south central portions of Pennsylvania, and a rain showers off the Jersey coastline here. Rain showers in northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, southeastern Oklahoma, and down the east central portions of Texas here. Rain showers in south central portions of Utah, down north central portions of Arizona. Yeah, this is a rainstorm. A line of little rain from central coast of California stretching up to northern California and up into western Oregon, up into western Washington State, up to southwestern portions of British Columbia area. Rain showers in east central portions of Oregon, north central Idaho, west central Montana, southeastern portions of British Columbia. Rain sleet is shown on east central portions of British Columbia, and rain sleet is shown on northern and central portions of Alberta and on south central portions of Saskatchewan. Some sleet and rain. Saskatchewan here. And this is very, very heavy bands of rain here. Last time we were, it was now around the San Francisco Bay Area, and now, like moderate to heavy bands of rain still around the Bay Area, stretching around near Sacramento, south of Sacramento, and then stretching it in for Santa Cruz, Watsonville, Seaside, around Salinas right now here, which is 8 o'clock their time, 11 o'clock here, not near. And zoom you out here. Zoom to the future cast here. And in the overnight hours, the heavy rain will reach the Southern California around the I-5 corridor from Los Angeles down to San Diego here, and the storm will make its way down for Nevada and down for western Arizona about 6 o'clock here, which is 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock their time here. Take a look at the satellite loop here, and it shows the spotty clouds band coming around the northeastern and around the United States, and the spotty clouds around Maryland, down for Virginia, down for North Carolina here. Down the clouds from eastern ports on to the northern Quebec and off the Atlantic Canada here, and a swath of clouds coming in much to the western ports of the United States, and stretching up to Canada from British Columbia, stretching down western Ontario, and down for northwestern portions of Montana, down from North Dakota, down for west central portions of South Dakota here. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the region here. First around the nation here. Strong Pacific storm system affected the west coast. Lingering rain and snow showers for the northeast United States and relatively quiet weather elsewhere. The big story of the weather department for the end of the week is the strong Pacific low pressure system along the west coast and blizzard conditions about it. That strong winds will hammer to the state of California Friday as an active river moisture from the tropics and coming cold front. As a swath of heavy rainfall with amounts of 2 to 4 inches by Friday night is likely the greatest amounts expected by the central and northern parts of California. This is barely the rainfall region suffering from extreme drought. Some of this moisture is expected to make the intermountain west and the former rain showers as much as snow showers. A slow moving upward level over the New England, keeping its weather cold and unsettled from Pennsylvania to Maine, with periods of snow showers expected to continue to Friday night. The greatest snowfall amounts are expected over the western New York and western Pennsylvania, where a couple additional inches of snow is good possibly a brownite pressure wind over the Atlantic Ocean, keeping the system from being progressive and move out. Conditions should gradually improve as we head into the weekend in the upper level low weekend. The northeastern head has affected the northeast now weekend and moved up to eastern Canada area and elsewhere across the Canada United States. For a while, weather pattern should be weather uneventful with a high pressure ridge over the much of the central and east United States by the end of the weekend. No major Arctic intrusions are forecast as southerly flow on the backside of the surface high, looking over the Mississippi River Valley, should allow temperatures to be above normal for the most of the Great Plains states here. And take a look at our forecast of Saskatchewan region here. And it shows some low pressure gradually lifts up to the northeast and loosens in its grip on the southern New England throughout the weekend and other than a few flows mainly dry will persist throughout the early next week with seasonal temperatures and perhaps a better slot at some Precipitation by next Wednesday and Thursday depending on a track of a low pressure system and neutral until 6 a.m. Friday morning. 10 p.m. update. New stack low continues to rotate across the northeast corner spot that which dry airs become intertwined per ZOZ. Sanders around the region yet moisture remains somewhat prevalent that blend into the light. Precipitation event which is mainly focused along the slopes of the higher terrain depending on the wind direction in which orographic lift is maximized. Models are not handling such a light event well enough to with respect to forecast of wind to have a little trickery using a total says. Guidance of where light precipitation may be prevalent around the low seems to work as so went accordingly with a slight chance pops around a 30-40 range of totals will net where floaty drizzle activity may prevail beneath the. So calling for, if again the previous mention would have the highest confidence of outcomes along the slopes of higher terrain. As noted by prior discussion, we'll likely see some motion effect enhancement with a colder air pouring over the warmer ocean leading to a steep fluctuates within the lowest levels and focus within it. Southwest flow across the southeast coastline, including Cape and the Islands. Here, as we take a look at our forecast discussion around the region here, we're going to see a continuation of mostly cloudy skies and light winds and another impulse will bring some scattered flurries and snow showers and high temperatures mostly in the upper 30s, except lower 30s across the higher elevations in central and western Massachusetts and northern Connecticut here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. Okay. Overnight hours, a slight change of flurries, mostly cloudy skies, low wind 28 degrees and west wind about 5 miles per hour. For Friday, slight change of flurries and mostly cloudy skies, high about 37 degrees and northwest wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. For Friday night, slight change of flurries, mostly cloudy skies, wind over 27 degrees and northwest wind about 5 miles per hour. For Saturday, slight chance of flurries before noon, then a slight chance of drizzle between noon and 4 p.m. and a slight chance of flurries after 4 p.m. Put the sun sky about 40 degrees and northwest wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Saturday night, most clouds got low about 27 degrees and northwest wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Chance duration is 0%. For Sunday, most sunny, most good sky about 44, low about 29 degrees. For Monday, sunny and part sky about 43, low about 30 degrees. For Tuesday, most sunny, most sky about 44, low about 32 degrees. For Wednesday, most sky about 42, low about 31 degrees. And for Thursday, part sky about 41 degrees. Here's what a phrase of the night. A few flurries on top of the mountain. People say have a good night with a good bad day. Be sealed for tomorrow morning. Good night and good morning. See you tomorrow.